What's going on, guys? We got the round nose out today. Did a little bit of stuff to it. I got the fuel lines and carbs off. I also have the head off of it, the exhaust as well, and the carbs like I mentioned. Everything's all covered up right now though, because I don't want anything getting in there, but it's for good reason. So as you know, I had the billet 88 non-girdled head, and those had 33cc domes, which I did not like because I had to run some VP 110. Of course, my finger covers up the camera. But anyways, and this also had the factory pipe type 8, which you can see I'm utilizing the tray on the square nose right now to hold it. So it's got type 8 pipe, the manifold, and I've also got the thingamajigger to mount the pipe up. But I might be getting rid of this. I'm not sure yet. A buddy of mine might want this pipe, we'll see, but if not, I will keep it, and it'll go on something else that we've got coming in here. But as you know, I have this round nose right now and that square nose. I did have another round nose. I did buy it, and I sold it to a good buddy of mine in like a week. I never rode it or anything like that, but you'll be seeing that on the channel. It's got a pretty wild looking wrap on it, so you guys probably like that. But this one, we've got some parts in today, so let's check them out. Here we are. We got a billet girdled head from ADA. Thank you to them. Hooked it up. I got some 35cc domes here. Run 91 octane, which I'll just put 93 in it, of course. I've got a bunch of O-ring kits from them. I've got 3 of them. And then, of course, the head comes with an O-ring kit as well. So I really got 4. I got some more exhaust gaskets. I also got a stator cover gasket as well, because we had some issues with the Bendex on this one last summer. I didn't video it or anything, but it was sticking. And it was on the hoist out at the lake, and we ended up pulling this off. It was the last ride of the season. I really wanted to go out and go for a good long ride. Pulled this off. We sprayed down the Bendex, and it was still sticking on us, but we ended up tearing the gasket when we pulled it off. So I ordered a new gasket. But you guys can take a look around in here. I'm probably going to end up putting all new blue lines on this. I'd like to replace all the fuel lines with all blue fuel lines, including these. We'll see when I get around to it. I don't know. I'm kind of being a cheapskate. I spent quite a bit of money on this thing recently, so I'll probably ask for the lines for my birthday here in the summertime. So we're gonna get blue fuel lines and blue cooling lines. As you know, I just have clear ones. I don't know. Maybe I'll run with the clear ones for now. We'll see. I got a bunch of it still. Probably run that and just keep the fuel lines the way they are for now. But I'll make a video when I'm doing the lines on it and everything, and how I'm going to route it. So that's it for this right now. We also got the billet adapters from Blowsion as well for our new flame arresters, which you can see I already put the skins on there. Yes, I did buy the skins. So it's going to look nice under there with the blue head and the blue flame arresters with blue lines and whatnot. Kind of going with the blue scheme under the hood of it. As you can see on the outside, I kind of got some stainless stuff on it. We'll see where I end up going with that. I might end up doing all blue fittings. I don't know yet. We'll see. Blue bilge, blue pissers, and then blue bow eyes in the front and the back with a blue toe strap. I don't know yet. Maybe even a billet fuel cap. Blue, of course, if I do that. And maybe even a blue exhaust ring on it. And I'll be pulling off the ride plate and intake grate. I might get this intake grate powder coated blue. Really, it depends. I'm not exactly sure on where I'm going to go, but I'm going to pull the pump out of it, clean the pump up, clean the intake grate, You can see it's been sitting. This is actually a square nose ride plate. Same thing, just has 6 bolt holes, which you can see a round nose does not have a 6th. The round nose only has 4. That's the way to tell. So we're gonna get this thing all cleaned up, and I'm also getting a 3D printer, so I will print up some new corners on here, because I cannot find these in just OEM black right now. I can't find them, but I'm getting a printer soon, so we're gonna make some corners up for this thing, and fuel on off too. Of course we're gonna do blue on that, you know, wouldn't want to. This, I might end up turfing over this. It's pretty ugly, I'm not gonna lie, it looks terrible. But that'll probably get turfed over. Probably end up getting a pull pad for it. And for the controls, right now it just has a black billet explosion steering system with the RRP bars and the PJ's finger throttle. I don't know if I'm gonna end up putting this on another ski and getting a blue turn plate for this one. We'll see. Not sure yet, but there will be 2 more skis coming to the channel. Not gonna tell you what kind they are, but one of them I've never had on the channel, and one of them, this one looks a little familiar too. But one of them is most likely going to be my dad's, and the other one is going to be mine. So I will have 3 superjets at that point. So you guys can go along with us, do some fixing, some little mods to them and stuff like that. It'll be a fun project. Definitely looking forward to it. But you'll see those pretty soon. I'll have those out. I think I'll probably end up getting them probably late this month. Late this month I'll get them. I'll get some videos on them. But for now, we are focused on the 2002 round nose. We're focused on this one because it's the one I've got right now. I'd like to get this one all done for when I get the other skis. I can screw around with those and be on track. That one, all I got to do is glue the bilge pump down, but I did put a working start-stop switch in the square nose not long ago, and I cleaned it all up, so that one is ready to rip. All I got to do is sand it down, throw a fresh coat of paint on it, put my wrap on it, and it is good to go. Oh, would you look at that? We got some more parts coming in right now. So that one's almost done, but I didn't tell you guys what pipe I'm putting on this thing. I'm staying with factory pipe, but I'm getting a B pipe for this. Yes, I do not know what chamber. Should it limited or mod? I don't know. But as you know, this one is a 710 with MSD and stuff, so maybe a mod isn't that bad. But I'm kind of going towards a freestyle build, so maybe a limited would be the way to go. I don't know. I just want a B pipe. This is a freestyle ski, so everyone knows you want more low end. So we have the carbs here. Kind of getting a little off track with you guys, but we got the carbs here. I was watching TC Freeride's video with Taylor Curtis and his mods on carbs, and I did what he said. We'll see how it works out. I removed the center spring so it's not quite as hard of a pull. I'll test that out, see if I like it. A little skeptical on it, but you know, Taylor Curtis, real reputable guy. I trust him. You know, he makes good videos, so I'll give it a shot. And I pulled off the cover on one of these carbs, and it looks to be a 140 jet, which should be fine for the B pipe. I'm not sure. It might end up going down to a 135. We'll see. I'm going to test it out though. But because I know that Type 8 is more oriented towards top end. B pipes are more mid to low end. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm going to leave it. Anyways, let's get into putting some of these parts on this ski and see what it looks like. Can't put the head on just yet because I do not have the bolts for it. I mean, I do have these stock bolts here, which I could run, but I don't want to. I'd like to put Cowie studs in it, do a stud conversion on it, and I do not have the girdle kit as well, which that might have been what just showed up. I don't know, but the head will not go on just yet. I know, kind of sucks, but I'm going to wait, do it right, so I don't have to take it apart again and put new O-rings in it. So let's get some of these parts in this thing. So these look like they are a 14 or 13. But I'm gonna roll with 14. Prig them. So we're gonna pull these off. And a cross pattern. The goal here is to not, one, rip the cylinder gasket because I don't want to replace it, or two, crack the cylinder base, which would suck. So yeah, going nice and easy with these. Luckily, whoever installed them didn't over tighten the crap out of these, so that is really good. This one, you can tell they used a torque wrench because these are all the same. Oh, that one was not torque. That one was very low. So we will get these removed. Another thing I didn't mention, I did get a set of limiting ropes too. So that we will have to get installed for sure. I have to show you guys. I don't know, I've never done limiting ropes, but evidently we got to grind down the stock hood latch. So we'll see that, which eventually I'm going to get the Blosian hood latch that I do not need to grind in blue, just because it'd be cool, and why not, right? You kidding me? Who doesn't want more blue stuff on their ski, right? We're doing a build on this ski. We might as well go all out over time, right? I'm not going to order everything instantly, because, you know, got two other skis, and you never know if one of them needs something, and gotta prioritize a little bit, right? Kind of nice to just, you know, be rich, right? Just order everything and just build all three, right? That'd be sick. Okay, so we got all these out. Never done this before exactly, so I'm going to kind of match these up just to make sure. Okay, so looks like here they want me to use the long ones, of course, and not the short ones for the nut. So I'm going to put just a smidge of grease on these. Just a little bit. But I'm using Lucas Oil Red and Tacky. That's what I like to use. And this is a little tough to get in by myself. So I am going to use the nut that they provided. Yes, you guys can see that. That's good. I don't know what size this is. Oh, nice. Same size. And I'm going to thread that in there. I did start the threads already. I'm just going to go in this. It's going in really nice and easy, which is good. And there. That's probably all. Yeah, that's it right there. So I will do that for all of them. Okay, so we got these in. I did measure from the base of the cylinder up to make sure they are all the exact length in. Give or take, they don't have to be exactly the same, but you know, try your best. And I've seen this online a few different times of people when they put their O-rings in their head specifically the outer ring, they'll think that it doesn't fit from the factory and they'll cut it. That is absolutely not the case. Absolutely not. They are fit perfectly. You just have to use grease. You fill that entire area with grease, and you got to work with it. It's not easy to do, but as you can see here, I did not cut this gasket. It fits in there. You just have to use grease, hold it in there. It's a pain. It takes 15-20 minutes to get it in there, but I'll tell you what, it beats having a leaking gasket. So take your time, do it the right way. All the other gaskets, there is never an issue with those, like the dome ones. They all just fit right in there. But this outer one here can be a bear sometimes. So I just forgot to let you guys know that. Do not cut it. Use grease. It'll hold it in place. And as you're going, you want to push it back. Like if you're going this way, push it back. Like put it in and then push it back as much as you can until it pops out. Then put it back in. And just keep going that way and make sure everything has as much slack as possible. And it will fit in there. Trust me, it will. As you see here, it's in there. But try not to get grease in your water jacket here. But it's not the end of the world if you do. The hot water from the motor is just going to push it right out the pisser anyways. But yeah, that's about it. We're going to get this head put on here and sitting on there. I'm not sure. I'd like to run studs on this machine. I really would. I'd like to put studs in it, but the kit I ordered was discontinued, and they sent me the wrong part because they had it discontinued on there, so they thought I meant I wanted the 6 stud kit, but no, I didn't. I wanted the 10 stud kit, but that's okay. The Cowie studs might work. I don't know. But I'm just going to put the regular bolts in there for now, and when the stud kit comes, I'll just run the studs in there with the head still on. So I won't pull the head back off for that. But let's get this head on this thing, man. I'm pumped to see what it looks like. We're getting these carbs cleaned up now before I show you guys what the engine bay looks like. So this is before I clean it up. Here's after. So that's pretty good. Now, I actually don't have the gaskets yet to go underneath of this, but I will put it on there and mock it up just so you guys can see what it looks like with the carbs and everything in the engine bay. I also don't have the gaskets. Ooh, I can't show you yet. I don't have the gaskets for this. Now, I still have this one on there, and it's in good shape. It was only on there for a little bit, but, you know. It's the little things. I like to have new gaskets on my stuff. All right, let's get this carb going. All right, we've got everything somewhat mocked up here. Here it is. Oh, I'm beyond stoked on this. It looks awesome. One thing to note on fitment with these large flame arresters is they are big. I mean, it doesn't do it justice, but with this head, it actually hits. These carbs are not, there's wiggle on this, but when you tighten this, it will be hitting that quite a bit, actually. I wouldn't say a ton, but it definitely does hit. You can see that. But everything, you know, looks awesome. I mean, I love it. It looks great. Now, of course, I do not have my bolts in there yet. This is all loose. I don't have anything tightened down. I just have plug wires sitting on it with just some random plugs that I have from a couple snowmobiles. But basically all we're waiting on is some head studs, or I might go with the new set of bolts. I don't know yet. I'd like to go studs, but we'll see. If anyone knows if Kawasaki studs will fit in this with this head and be the right length and everything, please let me know. If any of you guys even see this video, that is. But that'd be nice. Now we're just waiting for the B-pipe on this thing, which I will be pulling the gas tank out, replacing this here, sliding the B-pipe in, and I will also be removing the carbs again, which they're not tight anyways. And then I will be putting more, I'm going to put some sealant on that exhaust tube as well, so water does not get back into the foam. And these were already done. I'm going to put a little extra on there, as well as that port, the one down there, and then, yeah, and there's also there's two ports here, and then the exhaust tube, which I'll just make sure everything's good. But everything went together great. ADA did a great job, of course. I mean, everyone's been running their stuff for a long time. Looks great. Quality's awesome. And then the Blowgen filters look awesome. Couldn't ask for a better filter so far. So good with those, but we'll give them a shot, see what kind of power we can make out of this thing with the B pipe. It is bored to a 710. I thought it was 711 and 710, but same thing. Yeah, we'll get these limiting ropes put on this thing and see what she looks like.